Hello and welcome to the kitchen of Kanakuk Camps. We are behind the scenes showing you how the magic happens here at camp. I am Reed Towns. I'm a resident director here at Kanakuk Camps, and I am so excited about what we're about to do today. I am joined today by two of our culinary experts of Kanakuk Camps, and they are going to be showing you how the magic happens in the kitchen, and you can follow along with us if you'd like and cook along. We're going to have the ingredients and the instructions for you to be able to follow along at home, and we are so excited to share these secrets of the Kanakuk Camps kitchen. And I am joined today by Hortensia and Cassie, two of our experts here at Kanakuk Camps. Hortensia, tell us, how long have you been working for Kanakuk and what's your role?
Well, Reed, I've been in the kitchen for Cake Country. I managed that kitchen in the summer this will be my 11th year. So.
And Cassie, what about you? What's your role here at camp?
I am the assistant food service director here at camp, and I have been here for about 3 years.
Awesome, great. Well, Hortensia, what are we going to be making today?
Well, today we're going to be making the famous coffee cake on a lower scale for sure, and so we hope you enjoy it.
The famous coffee cake. It's served on Sundays for the campers. We know that a lot of you have wanted to know this recipe and how to make it, and you want to try it at home, and today we're going to show you exactly how to do it. And so I am excited about this, and so how do we start, Hortensia?
Okay, so we're giving you the instructions and the recipe so that you can have that in hand, and these are all the ingredients that you're going to be using.
All right, so you're gonna need two different batches of ingredients. The first thing you're gonna need for the topping, you're gonna need cinnamon. You are going to need brown sugar. You're gonna need butter and flour, and those are for the topping. And then for the cake, you're gonna need flour, sugar, eggs, salt. You're gonna need some evaporated milk, vanilla, and butter as well.
On the topping, you can do this the night before. In this case, we're gonna make everything together for you so you can see beginning and end. And since it's two of us, job is gonna go a little faster.
That's true. So, we're gonna make the topping first. So what you need to do is you're gonna put your brown sugar in a bowl, and then some flour and cinnamon. All right, the best thing about the topping is that we just go in with our hands. It just makes it a lot easier. So we're just gonna start mixing all this together. You're looking for a nice smooth texture on there, get all the lumps out. So go ahead and just work that with your hands a little bit. Once you get that nice and smooth, we're gonna slowly add in chunks of our butter, and we're just gonna keep working it for a while. So I'm gonna start adding some butter in there.
And while Cassie does that, I'm gonna start with the other one. Now remember, wash your hands. We just wash ours. And also, when we are at camp, we recommend everybody to use gloves. Why? Because you're cooking for other people. Therefore, you want to do the best you can for your favorite people. This is the flour. Just gonna put it here. And again, we pre-measured this for you, but you will have the recipe in hand on the screen. This is your sugar.
Now everything that they have today is pre-measured, and at any time if you need to pause the video and get your ingredients together, feel free to do that so that you can stay along with them. I know that they're experts, they do everything very fast and efficiently. Me, it takes me a lot longer to cook things, and so I'm gonna need a lot more help to pause the video to keep up with them, so feel free to do that as well.
This is our salt. Oh, it got stuck, so it's okay. Just your hands. Baking powder. And same, you just gonna mix it all really good together, and it feels so good. This is a great stress reliever. All of you working at camp know how that is. Feels so good to do this.
Yeah, and you can see over here on the topping, I'm just making my butter into small little pieces, and I'm just working it into my mixture of cinnamon and sugar.
There you go. Once we have all our dry ingredients together, I'm gonna change my gloves. We are going to do the liquid ones. And on the liquid ones, if you follow your recipe, you're gonna have your eggs. eggs over here. 4 eggs.
Now, if you'll notice the skill and focus that goes into this part, like I am not a good egg cracker at home, and so I usually make a big mess with Tinsia, but I love the skill and abilities that you have. And this is experts right here. This is experts. You're watching experts firsthand.
Thank you. But we do what we can. You know, anything you do, you try to do it the best you can. So these are the eggs. This is the 1.5 cup of water. I pre-measure this, so I know that I'm putting in 1 teaspoon. And then your milk, make sure you shake it really good. You can even do a little dance. So, open this. And you only need about 6 ounces of the milk. This is an 8 ounces. So you just I normally, to be honest, I know there is 2 ounces left over here, so I'm gonna put my liquid here, my eggs, and I got a little spatula. When you're working in camp, you get to use the big spatula. And then, what else am I missing, Cassie? The butter. Okay. I kind of put it in the microwave for a minute. You can, or if you can just leave it out, it kind of, when you're in camp, it kind of melts, so.
And campers at home, you might refer to this as the scraper, or scraper games, which is another game we do in the kitchen at camp, especially in the dining hall. See who is the scraper of the meal. Fun game, this is a scraper, and the butter does melt because it is very hot at camp outside all the time.
So, Reed, can I ask a favor? Would you remove all these dishes
Yes,
for
ma'am,
us?
that's what I'm here for.
Thank you. And now we have all the wet ingredients here. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna beat this for on medium, for about a minute. Well, that's too low. Number 2 at home. So you just let it mix all the wet ingredients. Now, remember, it doesn't hurt to verify your ingredients. 1 at a time, so you know for sure you got everything there. Once that is going on, what you can do, you just put it on pause. How are we doing on the topping, Cassie?
Well, the topping's pretty much done now.
There you
go.
go.
You can see, we just took a little while. You just work with it until it looks nice, kind of like Play-Doh or moon sand. You can start making fun designs out of it, but it is ready to go, so I'm just gonna set that aside.
Now, how important in the kitchen is having fun, Cassie?
Oh, a lot of fun. Sometimes we'll just have a little bit of a snowball fight.
Uh-oh. Notice that I am putting a little bit at a time because you want this mix to be really well smooth, I want to say. So you just do small batches. Turn it on for a minute, turn it off every time you're gonna add dry ingredients. And I'm doing 2 cups at a time. Then turn it back on. Again, all this is on the medium speed. Oh, Reed, can you also turn on the oven for us, please?
Yes, I can. It doesn't say preheat on it. Is there? I'm not sure. These are bigger ovens than I'm used to at home.
I'm telling you. So you turn it on over here, what it says?
There it is.
350.
350, right on the dot.
And we're just gonna preheat it for 10 minutes.
Now these are bigger ovens than you're probably used to at home. I've never used these, but these are definitely good to have.
More. It's getting closer. I can see the mix. And Cassie, how about you
Get this pan ready?
Get this pan ready.
Alright, so you want to just spray your pan really good. You don't want that coffee cake sticking. So just give it a nice spray. If you don't have spray, you can also just coat it with a stick of butter or some flour, or even parchment paper if you have that at home. That'll work as well.
Yeah. Be set on one thing. Things you can improvise with what you have, but don't mess up the coffee cake.
Yes. Can't do anything different on
No. Follow the recipe. We're almost done with the mix. This is our last one. Once you turn it on for a minute, one more minute on the medium speed, you're gonna change it up a little bit to a higher speed so it can mix really well. So I'm gonna turn it off and I'm gonna go one up. See how much faster it goes? So we're just gonna let it go for 2-3 minutes. I can smell the vanilla. So good. That looks about right, Cassie.
Yeah,
What do you think?
good.
There we go. Where's the lettuce paper? Did I give it away? You have it on the other side. There we go. And now we're gonna put it on our dish where it's going. As you can see, we made enough for about 10 to 12 people. And Cassie?
All right, so once you get it in your pan like that, we can just add our topping. I just like to sprinkle it on top here.
And remove all this.
You want to use all the topping because that's
All
the
the
best
topping,
part.
yep. And all of you campers know how much you love the toppings, so.
So once you get all that topping on there, it's ready to go in the oven.
So this is preheated, Reed. So you're just gonna put it in the middle of your oven, preheated oven. So you just close it, put your timer for, it says 30 minutes. We always put it on 25, just to kind of make sure that we don't overdo it. You can always let it go more time, but we don't wanna, since this is a smaller batch than what we normally do in camp, we're just gonna do 25 minutes and check. And there you go. You got coffee cake by Cassie and Hortensia.
This is what it's gonna look like when it's done. It's really good. And you can cut small pieces, or if you're like me, you can cut a really big piece.
You guys gonna get a plate and see? See, we have about 15 pieces.
There you go.
Easily. Look at
Hortensia,
that.
I've got some authentic Kanakuk
Yeah.
plates here. Look how good that
It
looks.
comes out of the oven. Watch out. It's gonna be hot.
Very hot. Look at that.
Perfect.
It's beautiful.
Perfectly fluffed, perfectly coffee caked.
Sunday morning at camp, they're the best. There you go.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
Well, there you have it. Coffee cake